Firewatch is an emotional roller coaster disguised as a walking sim. Enjoy! Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Incorporated. Boulder, Colorado? I'm live near there. You see Julia. Okay, I see Julie. Oh, I have to click, I have to confirm that I saw her. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing, with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. What's your major? You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Oh, that's actually really cute. I'm a man now. Oh. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love with it. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Yeah, let's go with the beagle. She likes the beagle. We'll get her the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and you love him too. You talk out on a deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. Personally, I don't want kids. She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Oh, that's nice. I'm in love. It doesn't have a "you are here" thing. Okay, that's no help then. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It's a Thursday night, and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Why are we fighting? You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Yes, I'm gonna frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. Oh, there's like a full animation for jumping. 1982. During the summers, Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Scare him away or he beat his goddamn face in. He kicked my fucking dog. I'm beating his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You do not. I guess if we have to, can you commute? You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times this semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Now let's talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. My wife has dementia? Okay. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kinda nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. Julia's affection gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days, you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. We'll move her into a full-time care facility. That's sad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello. See, now this game is good. It's already making me feel bad. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. And then you see her every other day. Julia's sister, Susan, moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by and Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Nice!
Hello, Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
I'm Delilah.
Hi, Delilah.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me? What's wrong with you?
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Killed 3 ex-husbands.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. But
The
maybe
cottonwood, blue spruce.
you just really like trees. Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
I do have a tree fetish. How'd you know? It's the wood. Oh, I'm using the typewriter that Susan got me.
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready. Out your west-facing window.
Never eat soggy waffles. West window? West. Oh my god.
That's
Yep,
not
I
legal,
see them.
right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Oh, hop. Hip. Like, I almost want to be quiet just because of how pretty all the sounds are, you know? Like, I just want to listen. Are you box 304? Oh, you're 306. Well, what's... Are there a
So
lot
there
of these out
in
here?
the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
There we go, an old rope. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars he liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back, Dave. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Where are you kids with your fireworks, gosh darn it? That goes against all of the codes out here. Like all 3 of them. We only have 3 codes. And this is in clear violation. I would love to attach it. There we go. Cool, do I get to do some rappelling? I love rappelling. Space bar to rappel. Yeah. Oh, shit.
West toward the lake.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
No
People are
respect
just
for
the
nature.
worst, aren't they?
Can I stomp this out, please? Thank you.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Oh, clean up. Hold E. I can clean. I can clean nature. Alright, now where are they? Yeah?
Panties?
Panties.
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, because you're 12?
Because you're 12.
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Can you
Come on,
handle
I like
that?
Naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's,
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your time.
What is that guy doing over there? Is he...
Hey, you fucking kids!
You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea.
Aww, not my tiny dick. Taking this with me.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make. Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's not a big deal.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Am I gonna fall in love with her? Is this a love story? And a flashlight. Ooh, I'll take a flashlight. My typewriter. God damn it. Somebody really broke into this?
Threw my
Oh my
typewriter out the
God.
window? Motherfucker!
Holy shit.
Insect
I'll let the
cupboards.
Forest Service know what happened.
You fucking kids!
My fucking sheets are gone!
They stole your sheets? That's just mean.